1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Chinese premier arrived in Islamabad today on a 4-day visit to Pakistan. Pakistan is hosting the meeting of the Council of Heads of Government of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization in Islamabad on Tuesday and Wednesday. China, Russia and Brazil have expressed the desire to invest in various sectors in Pakistan. The Arab League has condemned Israel's ongoing genocide in northern Gaza. And now the news in detail. At the invitation of the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, the Chinese Premier Li Qiang arrived in Islamabad today on a 4-day visit to Pakistan. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif warmly welcomed the distinguished guest at the Noor Khan Air Base. During the visit, Premier Li Qiang will also attend the 23rd meeting of the Council of Heads of Government of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Premier Li Qiang is accompanied by ministers and senior officials of the Ministries of Foreign Affairs and Commerce, the National Development and Reform Commission, and the China International Development Cooperation Agency. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif and Premier Li Qiang will lead the respective delegations to comprehensively discuss all aspects of Pakistan-China relations, including economic and trade ties and cooperation under CPAC. The two sides will also discuss regional and global developments. Pakistan is all set to host the meeting of the Council of Heads of Government of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization in Islamabad on Tuesday and Wednesday. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif will preside over the meeting. The SCO member states will be represented by the Prime Ministers of Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan, as well as the First Vice President of Iran and the External Affairs Minister of India. Premier of the State Council of China, Li Qiang, will represent his country. The Prime Minister of Mongolia as observer state and Deputy Chairman of the Cabinet of Ministers and Foreign Minister of Turkmenistan as special guest will also participate in the meeting. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization Council of Heads of Government meeting will discuss the ongoing cooperation in the fields of economy, trade, environment and socio-cultural linkages and review the performance of the organization. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif will also hold important bilateral meetings with the visiting heads of delegations on the sidelines of the meeting. World Standards Day is being observed today to pay tribute to the collaborative efforts of thousands of experts worldwide who develop the voluntary technical agreements that are published as international standards. The theme for this year is Shared Vision for a Better World. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has reiterated the government's commitment to support the country's relevant organizations achieving adherence to highest global standards. In his message on the World Standards Day today, he said the growth of Pakistan's exports is directly linked with the compliance of our goods and services with the international standards. The Prime Minister said Pakistan's Standards and Quality Control Authority is actively engaging with the global community and making efforts to inspire our domestic manufacturers to adopt standardization and quality-focused practices. The Special Investment Facilitation Council is playing a pivotal role in taking the country's economy on the path of development and restoring the confidence of the world. As a result of these efforts, China, Russia and Brazil have recently expressed their desire to invest in various sectors of Pakistan. China desires to shift its various industries to Pakistan, while Russia and Brazil are involved in trade agreements with Pakistan. Kashmiri people are sounding the alarm over the plot by India's Modi regime to eradicate their unique identity and transform the Muslim majority population of occupied Jammu and Kashmir into a minority. According to a report by the Kashmir Media Service, the Bharatiya Janata Party and Rashtriya Sevak Sangh are driving this agenda, seeking to fulfill their long-held desire for total integration of occupied Jammu and Kashmir with India. The report observed that the revocation of Article 370 was designed to settle non-Kashmiris in the territory, rendering Kashmiris jobless and landless in their own homeland. 22 more Palestinians have been martyred and 8 injured in an Israeli tank shelling on a school sheltering displaced Palestinians in Nuseirat, central Gaza. Over 42,200 Palestinians have been martyred and more than 98,400 injured in Israel's aggression on Gaza since October last year. And now cricket. In the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024, Pakistan women will play against New Zealand women in Dubai today. The match will start at 7 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.